Hello, everybody. How is it going today? All you lovely, lovely people. Just let me press the right thing on here. There we go. Hello, everybody. Oh, that actually worked on the first try. Good job, me. Shoutouts to YouTube, Twitch, and Kick Chats. All you lovely people. Hey, Virch, very good to see you. Dude, what remix was that last one? So that was, both of those were by Amy Waters, who's incredible synth musician on YouTube, does a lot of really cool pop culture covers. But that last one was their cover of Stone Tower Temple. So super duper recommend her music. Hey, Luxray, Nico, Chris, all in the YouTube chat. Hey, Ultranite, happy Pride to you as well. Stuff is going good. It has been very, very busy and hectic around here lately, but stuff is going good. I am making that money and working on that album. It's been really, really nice. But today, I finally got a day off, and it just so happened to be the day that Geoff Keighley's doing his annual Summer Game Fest, and I really like reacting to these E3 type things, so that's what we're gonna be watching today. Hey, Bunny, any updates you can share on the album? Yes, so, I'll get to those in a second, but thank you, Rabrina, for reminding me that I should have my stream labels thing up, so I can actually see whenever people do stuff like that. Updates I can share on the album. So I think it is going to be, unless some new song comes out of nowhere and just destroys my brain, or if one of these songs really, really pisses me off during the rest of the mixing process, maybe one could still get cut. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be an 8-song debut album. That's a little tidbit I can give away, because I think we just finalized that in the last week, what the actual order of stuff and exactly how many is going to be on the final thing. There's a few songs that are probably going to wait for the second album now, but just I had to make some decisions. But let me get to the stream labels stuff. Thank you, Approximate Hero, for resubscribing with Twitch Prime for 33 months. Very, very appreciated. Rabrina, thank you for resubscribing with the tier 1 for 61 months. OMG, 61 months. Anyways, how are you faring with all the fires in Canada? Ooh, so I'll get into that in just a minute. But disclaimer, I'm far away from any of that. I'm doing good. But I'll talk about kind of the closeness of that whole situation in a minute. And VHS, thank you very much for resubscribing with the tier 1 for 43 months. I hate how much Tears of the Kingdom has made me like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts after hating it for a decade. You know what? There's only a few things in life that I'm hipster, I was in there from the start about. And one of them is actually Dark Souls. I can say I bought the original Dark Souls at launch day, which that is the most hipster cred I think you can have in the Dark Souls scene at the moment. So that's the one thing I'll be a hipster about. And the second thing, I've been a Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts truther. I knew the day would come when everyone would turn around. I didn't know that Nintendo was going to speed up the process by taking inspiration for it to make one of their best games ever made. But I'm very, very happy that people are turning around on Nuts and Bolts, or at least seeing what good things it had to offer alongside some of the more disappointing things. Hey, Plasia, and hey, Mighty Madeira. Good to see you all as well. Remedy announces Project Condor or an Alan Wake TV series. That would be very interesting to see, because they have Alan Wake 2 comes out the end of this year. And actually, it is going to be... I'm very interested for the rest of this Summer Games Fest. I feel like the two big games I was most looking forward to, in the next little bit, that all my hype was kind of focused on, was Tears of the Kingdom and Diablo 4. And now that I've got those games and I'm very satisfied with both of them, I'm Oh yeah. I guess what's next? I guess I got to figure out what's coming up next on the horizon. So I don't even know what I'm looking forward to like seeing for trailers from this because I've just been so focused on Zelda and Diablo. But I guess we'll find out. I guess that's what today's about. Have you seen Across the Spider-Verse yet? I saw it 2 nights ago and I thought it was amazing. I'll disagree. I thought it was spectacular. No, Across the Spider-Verse, masterpiece. Very, very good. Very excited for the next one to come out because no spoilers, but a little bit of a cliffhanger to leave us on. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to having like the full story, but yeah, just absolute masterpiece tier movie. Very, very good. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Haley. When are we getting back to reacting to your old stuff? Very, very soon. So this week was actually the last one that I finished up a class I was taking that was also taking up a little bit of my time. But now that that's out of the way, I'm really going to sit down and kind of finalize at least streaming like a couple times a week is kind of the goal, and finalizing a streaming schedule. So we're going to be hopping back on the reacting to the old 64 Things Wrong soon. I still have that like list of everything that we got to watch and like checking everything off. It's just been the few times that I've streamed recently was either talk about Tears of the Kingdom stuff or this Summer Games Fest today. So we will be getting back to that. I have not abandoned that project, promise. Oh, everyone that's showing up. Lots of people in YouTube and Twitch chat. Even a few viewers over on Kick. Thank you, whoever just followed over there. Super duper appreciated. What else? Did your 64 Things Wrong with My Channel vids go missing? No, they're not listed publicly. I think so. I just explained this in chat as well, but I'll say it too. They're not listed publicly, but there is a public playlist you can just find on my channel that's called Stream VODs, and everything I stream from now on is just gonna go auto into there, and then any like edited highlights will be like public videos that I put up is the plan. Sapphic Soprano, you have not missed... I like that username. You have not missed anything yet. No, I think it's still 23 minutes until Games Fest starts. Actually, I should double check something. Does Summer Games Fest actually start in 23 minutes or... Okay, live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. But is that like a pre-show or is that going to be the actual show? This is the question. Oh, okay. No, the actual show starts in 23 minutes. That's good. That sounds nice. Josh, do you have a Minecraft server? Not at the moment, but it's something we keep kind of thinking about. So potentially sometime we might bring that back. I like the new emotes, Rachel. Very much enjoy them. Okay, let me just make sure everything's going good on this end. Lovely. Tweet went out. Was there any other social media I had to do for this? I don't think so. I don't believe so. I finally got my own big plushie. Like a plushie of yourself or like a big plushie you can call your own. Does Gurman count as a big plushie? He's very excited for Summer Games Fest. He is... ready for the hype. I've been playing on a Zelda-themed server called ZeldaCraft. Ooh. I mean, if you put a gun to my head and asked me, is like, have people made a Zelda-themed Minecraft server? I would have assumed the answer was yes, but I hadn't really thought about that. That'd be interesting to, like, check out. A sleeping Vaporeon plushie that's 24 inches long? Oh, damn. That's probably longer than German. So that's even bigger plushie. Always detect when a Josh stream is coming. It's usually around the time a media company shits on their own video platform. Oof. Oh. Twitch did not have a good day yesterday, did they? This is why I'm just gonna keep doing my multi-streaming thing as long as I can until they start enforcing new partner contracts, which that's a whole behind-the-scenes thing that I don't know if people have gotten into yet. But yeah, Twitch did not have a very good day. Out of curiosity, what are your thoughts on Pikmin 4? It's one of those games I, like, forgot was coming out, because, again, I was just so hyped for Zelda. Like, Zelda and a bit of Diablo had all my focus, like, the last month. But then, yeah, they dropped that character creator trailer for Pikmin 4. I was like, oh, yeah, that'll probably be pretty good. Like, there hasn't been a bad Pikmin game yet. Well, maybe that 3DS one. I didn't actually play that, but I don't know if people got, like, super hype over that. You like Tears of the Kingdom? No, I do not like it. I went to go press the button to, like, zoom in on my face more, but then realized I was already at the big on the big face cam setting. Like, usually it'd be like, oh, and then I go to this for emphasis, but I was already on the emphasis part. So I'm just gonna emphasis again. I love Tears of the Kingdom. That game was, like, specifically designed just to scratch every game design itch I have. It is actually kind of scary. Like, kind of makes me think that that the Zelda team is doing some Inception shit in my head. What did Twitch do this time? I appear to be a little out of the loop. So yeah, to catch people up on the Twitch drama that, like, happened and then they tried to have not happen over the past couple days. So everything I'm about to describe happened within, like, 24 hours. Twitch made an announcement that they were changing their sponsorship and branded content guidelines. Meaning, actually, yikes, I could be in trouble. Because, man, you guys see on the screen there, the little thing that's, it just switched to TikTok, that's showing all my social medias. I think that takes up over 3% of my screen space, and I'm advertising my social medias. I might get in trouble under the new Twitch rules. Basically, they made a rule that any advertising or logos or anything, or basically any kind of promotional thing that wasn't done directly through Twitch had to be under 3% of the size of your stream, which is very, very small. That is a very small amount of, like, screen real estate. Like, maybe the A on this logo is, like, 3% of my screen. It's it's not a lot of space. And that sucks for, like, streamers in general and their sponsorship deals. Like, just if there was anything like, put up, like, a little Chipotle ad in the corner or anything. All of that stuff would hurt regular streamers. But what it would really hurt was, like, Awesome Games Done Quick, Zeldathon, any of these big streaming or, like, esports events. Their, like, main source of income or, like, keeping things running is selling off, like, ads and, like, screen space to have, like, on AGDQ. It always, like, has, like, on the side thing, it's going through, like, different, like, the Yeti and different, like, nerdy companies that have paid to be promoted there. And that's how they keep the lights on. They keep doing charity stuff. And so Twitch just, like, announced they were changing the rules that would completely destroy all of that. Everything. None of it would, like, just, that wouldn't be an option anymore. And so, of course, people got very, very upset. People were like, what the fuck? Twitch has been making a lot of anti-creator kind of decisions lately, and people are just like unhappy at the revenue for subscriptions and stuff in general, and how the split works with that. So Twitch is just, they weren't in a good spot to be kind of making big anti-creator changes like that. Not that there's ever a good spot to be in for anti-creator changes, duh. But yeah, they just were really not in a position to start doing shit like that. So everyone got really mad. And so a few hours after they made this announcement, a few hours after after they made this announcement and people got really mad, Twitch put out another update. And they're like, we apologize. We messed up our communication a bit. We're exploring some changes to branded guidelines. And in the future, we will make our language a bit more clear. We don't want to be harming creators' revenue and anything like that. It was real weaselly kind of backtracking of like, we're still probably going to do this, but we're going to find a way to say it in a nicer way so next time you guys don't get as mad. And it was just a really like big company PR statement that doesn't really say anything. And so everyone was like, all right, this still sucks, so we're going to threaten to move elsewhere. And so a few hours after, they said, guys, you all just misunderstood us. We just need to word ourselves better, but we'll figure this out, and we'll change our wording. A few hours after they tried to pull that card and it didn't work, they were like, guys, we fucked up. This is bad for creators. This is bad for Twitch. We never should have suggested this. And it's like, you can't say that after you've done the like, oh, you guys just misunderstood us thing. You can't do that twice in a row, because now any possible thing that Twitch says, we're not going to believe them, because they could just change their mind in a couple hours, or they could like, they just super clearly demonstrated that they only did the initial walk back for like PR things. And then they were like, oh shit, this isn't working. Okay, we'll actually not do this change. So yeah, Twitch, to wrap everything up and get into responding to some more comments on here. Twitch basically took a big old jug of gasoline, found their small pile of the little bit of like respectability and like trust they might have had left after the last year or so of kind of being shitty to creators. And they were like, we don't need that. We're just going to torch any remaining goodwill. And yeah, it was just a really crazy 24 hours to see. It was like 2015 era YouTube, foot in mouth, everyone hates this decision type craziness. It was very, very, very wild. Okay, I missed a couple thingies there. Oh no, Streamlabs! Uh-oh. Did my thing crash? Nightfire, thank you for resubscribing for 43 months. Also, I saw in the chat, is tomorrow the day you get to have a cake? Totally unrelated from any anniversaries of birth or anything? It was just a cake emoji, so I'm just assuming it's something to do with cake. Oh, that is very good that health stuff's going good, Rachel. Very happy to hear that. Also note how last time I checked, they still haven't removed a good chunk of that language from the TOS. Yeah, and like that's the thing is we'll see if they actually like fully back off that idea, or if they just tried to put out a stronger PR statement because they realized the first one didn't really catch. I'll be interested to see what happens. But another change that Twitch appeared to make that hasn't been getting as much attention is, so it's a thing on partnerships that you're not supposed to be able to simultaneously stream to both YouTube and Twitch, or web-first streaming platforms is what they call it. But newer partnerships, you're technically not supposed to be doing what I'm doing with the streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and Kick all at the same time. I have an older partnership agreement, so I kind of got grandfathered in, so I can keep doing it for the moment. But Twitch is apparently changing that rule so that it's in their TOS in general, not in specific partner contracts. So I currently have, I'm not going to show you guys because I don't know if there's any like private information on here, but on my Twitch dashboard, I have a big alert telling me to agree to a new partnership, updated monetized streamer agreement available. And if I click yes on that, I have until sometime in 2024 before they will kick me out of the partnership program and bump me back to affiliate if I don't sign this. But as soon as I sign that, I apparently won't be allowed to stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time anymore. So I'm not signing that until the absolute last day that I have to. But that seems really shitty on Twitch's end as well. So I hope that once the sponsorship stuff dies down, people will also make a stink about this, because it seems like the direction of streaming and like content creation in general is going in the direction of we can stream to multiple platforms and like make highlights for specific platforms and all that. But Twitch just wants to, no, keep all our money here. Yeah, just very, very weird decisions coming from good old Jeff Bezos at the moment, or whoever he's got in charge of Twitch. Ooh, 25th birth anniversary. That's exciting. Twitch, don't shoot yourself in the foot challenge, impossible. I don't know how they do it. They just consistently are able to... I don't even know. That means Josh is almost 30. Oh, God. Okay. No. I actually had a really... Twitter destroyed me today and made me feel old. So I'm 28 and a half. I am getting close to 30. But... So I think the guy that voices Miles Morales in the Spider-Verse movies, he said in an interview or something, and I don't know like how much he was joking because I just saw the headline, so I don't know like how serious of a thing this is. But he said in an interview that he was going to try losing some weight, so that he'd have a better chance of being able to play Miles Morales, in live action. And so what I saw, what got put on my timeline on Twitter, just by the algorithm or whatever, was someone quote tweeting like that headline and was like, this dude's almost 30 and wants to play a high schooler. And then it was like an image of like, you know how if you Google a celebrity, it just like shows, or a celebrity's birthday, it like shows like in big bold, like what their birthday is. So it's just a picture of that. And this dude's younger than me. And just like how intensely this one Zoomer account was like, this guy's almost 30. He can't be Spider-Man. And I was like, oh, he's younger than me. And they're so upset that that he'd play a high schooler, which I guess is fair, but it made me feel very old. I already feel very old from the fact that like Tom Holland and like Spider-Man is younger than me. But that was just one in particular today where I was like, oh, damn. Thanks for going for the throat, Zoomers. Question about bad placement for Spirit Temple in Dungeon Shuffle. Wait. It's possible in Dungeon Shuffle for Spirit Temple to shuffle to Deku Tree and have a medallion on Twin Rova because there are a few dungeons either Link can't reach if Spirit Temple is there. I'm not sure. It would depend on the version, because I don't know how much Ship of Harkinian does it, but I think Ship of Harkinian does some of these. But I know that there's, and I don't know if like you can toggle them on or off, so it depends on the logic, but there is for Dungeon Shuffle options that like you can get into Water Temple as young Link or get into the Deku Tree as adult Link to make it so that more places can be shuffled to more places type thing. So it depends on those settings, I think. DeSantis 2024? No fucking thank you. Not quite. Not in this Canadian bitches chat. Shit, I need to update Ship of Arcadian. I do too. I did a whole thing of updating it and like setting up my randomizer settings and everything, so that it would be all good to go for next time I do a Ship of Arcadian randomizer stream. And now they've put out like a couple more patches and updates and everything, so I'll have to do that all again. Think you were 20 when I found you, little fetus Josh? Yeah, probably. I was 18 when I started my YouTube channel. Just the scrawny baby face Jish. Enemy sanity and dungeon sanity. I can see that happening. I might do like a more traditional settings like first for getting back into it to see what quality of life stuff they've updated. But enemy sanity, I definitely want to try out again because I think that was like just in beta the last time I tried it. So it'd be very nice to actually watch that again or check that out again. I'm gonna find where Summer Games Fest is on YouTube, and we'll get right ready to watch this. Excuse me. I'm always charmed that YouTube, like, I like that YouTube's just like, yeah, do you want to watch your own stream? I mean, I guess it's nice to know how my thumbnail looks to other people, but that's good. Is there an actual stream or is it through IGN? Let us enjoy Streamception. Oh, yeah, I'd be on the actual Game Awards channel. That would do it. Oh. Can you guys hear that? Okay, then. Okay. We got that all good. I'm just gonna double check everything else is taken care of before we get to the trailers. Watching your own streams is the modern day equivalent of liking your own videos. I think it might be even worse, because, like, at least liking I like my own videos starting off. Who else is gonna like them whenever you get 5 subs? But, like, if you're watching your own stream, then everyone watching you stream is also watching you watch your own stream, and there's no actual content at the bottom of that loop. Like, if I pull in a Hassan or, like, something and watching someone else's stream, not to shit on any popular Twitch streamers, but if I was watching someone else's stream, at least there'd be like content at the bottom of, like, if I was watching someone else's stream, it was watching someone else's stream, it was watching someone doing something. But if it's all just watching myself, we just loop forever. What is Summer Game Fest? Do you know the Game Awards at the end of the year, Geoff Keighley's thing, where the big Game of the Year awards are, and like they do a whole bunch of trailers and everything? This is the summer version of that, and is kind of trying to take the place of E3, especially now that E3 is dead. So this is basically E3 for this year. Xbox is doing their own conference on Sunday, and Nintendo will presumably have a Direct sometime this month as well. So we are in the E3 season, even if E3 is dead. Watch the like counter closely. Oh, yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, or if you're watching this on Twitch and just want to come over for a second and hit that like button, that'd be super appreciated. That helps with the algorithm. Gets us a little bit more views. Was hoping Nintendo would have something. They might have a trailer or like maybe a one-off trailer in here, but I think they are rumored to have their own Direct sometime soon. But also, we have like 17 seconds left, so let me know if I need to adjust the audio on anything. But we should be good to go. Josh, do you know you can make pizza in Tears of the Kingdom? I did. I learned that from a TikTok the other day, and I was like, this is my game. Following program may contain content that some viewers find offensive and may contain flashing lights that may trigger seizures for those with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
Woo! Oh, yeah, reminder, your Twitch emotes are going to pop up on the screen as well.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Hello, Geoff.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the
Come on, Geoff. You're buffering a bit too much.
YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
I can't tell if this is on their end or my end that it's stuttering a little bit.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Ooh. Oh, so that's where the offensive content came from.
Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now.
Tears of the Kingdom 2.
Let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. What? Here we go.
Prince of Persia? Oh, yeah, Prince of Persia.
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next.
I'm pretty sure this is Prince
Then again,
of Persia.
they weren't prepared for me.
Okay.
Better get better with time. I can't see an enemy ending the plot. My struggle came with a purpose. Now I'm about to turn it down to a burden. You see, I ain't begging. I'm an undeserving. I'm putting on every battle. I thought I had a play black. Don't take a chance. Really take a flight. Been through the dark times. So I came with the dark side. Let me show you the light. See how I rose up. Boy, the warrior grown up. Never giving them hope. Keep them all warriors. Victorious. Put it home on them. Enemies get close. So I see the danger coming.
So very combat heavy Prince of Persia.
Darkness. Hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Very cool. I will always support big companies doing side scrollers.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1. Couldn't keep you waiting on this one.
Real lost crowd is the friends we made along the way.
MK11, and ever since Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is
all right, cover your eyes, everyone. There might be a blood or two.
First look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities.
Uh-oh. Don't tell your
Don't
tell your mom and dad. Uh-oh.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
Oh.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
I don't know any Mortal Kombat lore.
It's my family blade. Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Oh, that's cool. Oh.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Also, my lightning abilities. Heart and lightning abilities. Oh.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
So they got like tag team stuff in this one? Is that the gimmick? Like Marvel vs. Capcom stuff? I don't know fighting games that well. If that was like very uneducated, I'm sorry. Oh. Stop, stop, he's already dead.
Finish him.
I think he might have won that one. Okay.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Ed Boon! Wow, I can tell the future or something. I actually had no idea what Ed Boon looked like. I just knew that he was the Mortal Kombat guy.
They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah.
Reinventing math.
Seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your main, character that you'll.
Is this what non-Zelda fans feel like when we explain the timeline? Yes, yes. This is exactly our timeline discussion.
In a fighting game, you'll see
I'm sure this is very important for Mortal Kombat lore
you
people.
Select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters, and these fighters actually. They will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see... That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. Okay. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see, there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have like
I
in the
have
middle
done
of a
that,
combo,
Luxray,
they'll
yes.
have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
It's amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different
The backgrounds
set of
are very,
that'll
very
be
pretty
in the
this.
cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster?
I wonder if this is next-gen only.
Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? You can play.
Aw, thanks, Scotty boy.
Same
Glad
thing
you
with
can
Scorpion,
make it.
But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or
someone was heckling in the audience.
Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited
Interesting.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, you know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat like 12 or
Amazing.
I guess 1.
So excited about that one. All right.
That's been like rumored
for
weeks
for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is
nice. I like the first Path of Exile.
Gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Damn, I'm just happy Diablo 4 is out. Now we're getting a new Path of Exile as well?
Where are the gods? Hey you! What's going on?
We love ourselves an elemental wizard. We love it. Oh. Okay then. Okay then. Okay, so this is like, we'll reveal it and then we'll tell you more later.
In July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you.
All right. Who's the first DLC gonna be? Robot Ryu?
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. What? Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Wait. Wait, no, this is their dinosaur game. That they're just adding Street Fighter characters to that? I thought it was I thought it was a DLC character. Okay. That works.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross
that's a big
Exo
assumption,
Primal collab
Jeff.
will launch in the fall with
I've
the
been
game
looking
coming
forward to
out
that
on
for
July
years.
14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
Uh-oh.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Is that? That's Nicolas Cage.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
Is Nicolas Cage going to
bold
be
creative
here?
choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Nicolas Cage coming out to the Dead by Daylight
Happy to
theme.
meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy.
Everyone wants that
unexpected
Keanu
collaboration. I
Reeves
gotta
moment
understand,
to
how did
happen
this
again.
Come back? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what's funny.
If it's good enough for the girl from The Ring, it's good enough for me.
It really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's,
This is Spider-Man
he's going
Noir.
to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
Let Nicolas Cage sell every co-op mode from now on.
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage Survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent.
Odd as a Dragon, thank you very much
with
for
me,
resubscribing
that we're fused.
for 39 months.
So it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say,
just
from
in
the
time
screen to
for
the
good
grunt,
old Nick
down to
Cage.
the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of collaboration with so many different characters.
Dead by Daylight
For you,
is really
I mean, how
good.
did you find out about
Do
Dead by
approve of
Daylight?
this
Do you know
game.
much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight,
That was
the
charming.
chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And
Nicolas
here's an
Cage just fucks
exclusive
off. He's like,
first look
Jeff can give
at
all the
Nicolas
details.
Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Oh my god. It actually would have been really funny if he was one of the killers, not one of the survivors.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done
a new trailer for The
and later
Witcher.
this month, Season 3, Volume 1
This stream's going to get copyright claimed immediately by Netflix.
Trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
If you want to support the show, super chats, because I ain't getting any ad revenue off this VOD.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Sure. Hey, Adam, just Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight and Mortal Kombat 1. I need to actually watch this show eventually.
I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
Oh. Oh.
You're right.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
Well. Always down for some hot Henry Cavill. Oh, God.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
They got enough creepy crawlies.
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then, wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Thank you, VHS, for gifting a sub to Adam Bomb. Your 66th gift of sub to the channel. Thank you very much. Oh. New game? Skulls on Sticks. The video game. Oh. And VHS, thank you for gifting a sub to Haley Haley, who's now been subbed for 27 months. Ooh, wait, this is a shooter? A medieval shooter? Oh. I like the aesthetic of this. Witchfire. Okay. Is it also coming to VR? Or is this a different game? I don't. It's not the dude that played Killmonger, but he definitely has the Killmonger hair and beard combo. Nightfire's long lost twin. Oh wait, I think I've heard of Crossfire, so I guess they're getting a VR spinoff. Oh, that's a wide ass monitor. I should just replace my 3 with that one.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time.
I'm fine with the little ding being on for now, unless it's too distracting, VHS. I hope it's not like too much louder than whatever the trailers are. Wait, what is this?
No turning back after this. You sure?
Oh, is this that Revenant game? Dark Souls, but a third-person shooter? Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Oh, not Revenant, Remnant. Okay, that was the game I was thinking of. Or I was thinking of the original game, and I knew they'd announced the sequel.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok.
Can I get some
Twitch,
hashtag
YouTube,
gaming
and
on
other
TikToks
platforms.
in the chat?
For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises,
What are we, chopped liver?
Another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
What is this? Oh? Oh? Wait! I like it? Okay. Ooh. Oh, I love that Amy design. Nice. Is that this year? That's dope.
A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character
That's
to space
super
fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peek for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Wait, what game was this?
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Oh, gotcha game. I never could have guessed from all the anime ladies. Genshin, but it's the gay future.
The tournament's starting. Great. Let me get warmed up. Strike first.
I'm sorry for spreading misinformation. There is also hot anime boys, too.
Let's see some sparks fly.
I like the music, though.
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Oh, it's like a turn-based thing? Is Genshin turn-based? I've never played Genshin. I'm sorry.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game.
Oh,
the team
yeah,
at
this
Neo
one.
is, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this.
Oh, this
brand
is
new
finally coming out. Yeah, this is like the Bloodborne with Pinocchio. Oh my god, Rika from Digimon. I was wondering where I knew that voice from. Father, when can I go out on my own? Oh. I don't remember some of this stuff from Pinocchio, but okay. Dark Souls, but with Umbrella?
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
September 19th. Okay. Oh, there's a demo out. Okay. I might have to try that out.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Unreal Engine 5? Manga? What? Yeah, which fan base is about to get really, really excited? creator of Dragon Ball. I like the art style. Like, the pencil lines on everything are kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know what franchise this is, but I'm assuming this is something also made by the Dragon Ball guy. Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard of this before. Nice. Nice.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Who is this? Is the next thing from Annapurna? Outer Wilds? Wait. Did they just have a trailer for their own direct at a different direct?
That was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered.
Oh, it's another Amazon game.
Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power and put down this threat once and for all.
Oh, okay. I thought I was like, oh, they're gonna have a paraglider like Zelda. Everyone needs a paraglider now, but they're just gonna turn into birds. That's fine. What? What kind of game is this? Oh, okay, now we're getting some gameplay. I still don't know what kind of game it is.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural
Dude in the corner
immortals.
just keeps thumbs
Here's
upping at
new
the camera. Wait, what did he just say this was? I was too busy looking at the dude's face.
Cities rise and empires fall, but it's a war worth fighting.
Wait, is this the same game?
Taking up our arms,
Oh.
hold the line up here we
Oh.
touch, and we keep on fighting.
There's a lot of stuff breaking in this trailer.
It's a war worth fighting. It's a war worth
Okay. With those are both from Nexon, right?
This is not.
Oh, there's Jacksepticeye. Oh, okay. You couldn't have put this in between the two similar-looking medieval games trailers? Okay, then.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights
Okay,
and rolling
DLC, I'm
volatiles,
guessing?
complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Okay. Oh no, Crash! Crash crashed it! Get the Wumpas. And get the W. Oh, they know our lingo, do they? The technology's not quite there yet, but if you want to stream a video game, you can. Kinda. Maybe. In the most ideal internet situation possible. For a few minutes. Maybe. Give us Spyro.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1.
Spyro is
Now,
definitely
it's
coming to that
time
game in a
to
later
change
season, I feel
the topic
like.
and
That'd
descend
be...
into madness.
Oh.
Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
All right, Alan Wake. I still need to play the first one. How long ago was the first Alan Wake?
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about
thank
what
you
can
for
we
answering
expect
my
in the sequel.
question, Jeff. He must be.
Yes.
They must have my Twitch stream
Alan Wake
on, like in the
2
back,
is
like right
Remedy's
next to the
first
teleprompter,
survival
so you
horror
can see
game.
what I'm asking about.
We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate
We have
terrifying
Alan and
journeys
we have Wake.
through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and
I was given one half of the promotional copy for this game. Could you give me the other half of this talking point, please?
Everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural.
My air's been good, Adam. I'm in a different part of Canada.
Very quickly, she has to learn
We're
to
a bit
survive,
too far
and
east
with
to have
that,
gotten like
all the
direct
players,
smoke.
Will be on that journey with her, and then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place.
Best thing from the show so far for me, that Sonic reboot or like new Sonic side scroller. Actually, like that's what I've been wanting from a side-scrolling Sonic for a while. Just actually put a budget behind it. Don't be just doing the look we can do Green Hill Zone again stuff. I'm sure they'll have a little bit of that, but Sonic Superstars looked really good.
You can choose.
And the Prince of Persia looked really dope as well.
All the way close to the end, or a Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see? What
supernatural forces of darkness have brought
why is it
victim,
never supernatural
in
forces
this case,
of
back
good,
to life as a monster?
of lightness?
And Saga is outside
Always
Bright
demons.
Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2.
Raw.
Thanks, Sam.
And wriggling. Oh no. There's a lady in my Alan Wake game. One of the members of 50% of the population in my Alan Wake game. More like Alan Woke. See, that joke would be funnier if there wasn't like 25 YouTubers that are literally going to use that as their thumbnail after this. Wait, how spooky do these games get? It's funny because it hurts. Yeah. I'm sorry. Supernatural Forces of Darkness, the FBI. And that... I was about to say and that deer, but then there's actually a supernatural evil deer person. Okay. Oh.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Let's go back and check the deer hole that guy came from. And this is from the same devs that made Control, right?
Legible.
Like this is their next game?
Like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
All right.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first.
I need to play that and actually
now
beat
let's get
Control.
a first
then.
look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Ooh. Some Space
We're facing
Marines.
a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you,
The
Titus.
planet of
I
Kotaku?
have my
Oh
reservations
no!
about reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Oh.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
That looks like a lot of creepy crawlies to kill.
Open the gates. Care to see if we can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
Okay. Oh. We like pixel art with cool effects. Is this a sequel to one of those King simulators? Oh. Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Yeah, wasn't it like Yes, Your Grace just you'd only say like yes or no to certain things, or am I thinking of a different game?
Beautiful indie game, Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Oh? We stand John Carpenter in this house? Oh, I'm thinking of Reigns. Okay.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Why are they listening to a metal cover of John Bovi? Or Bon Jovi? Why don't you just listen to Bon Jovi?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
Oh. VOD mute, VOD mute. Yeah, I mean, this VOD's not probably gonna be allowed to stay up. Get in those super chats or subscriptions on Twitch if you actually want to support this stream, because, yeah, the VOD's gonna get nuked from orbit. I will support any game that wants to see how many zombies they can fit on screen, though. People might say zombies are tired, but if you're putting that many zombies on screen, I'll see what you're giving.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today,
I finally get
new
to
member
try
is
that
joining
out.
the cast. We're about to see the reveal.
I've been waiting
of
for
Lord
it to get it
Emperor
early
Gortash,
access to play it, but I
commander of
loved
the
their last
mechanical
game,
army of
Divinity
Steel Watchers.
2.
He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Yeah, Larian Studios. Oh, they're so good.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them.
Oh. There's a robot dude?
A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
Oh, it is Jason Isaacs. I was like, Frank, I know this guy.
Say? Shall we be allies?
Lucius Malfoy. Nice. All right, that comes out at the end of the summer. Okay, so I have until August to upgrade my PC. Sounds good. No pressure.
You I answer to, Gortash.
I don't know who that is.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me still, for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped to the
We getting some new Spider-Man stuff?
Game director at Insomniac, Brian. Thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about
This,
this.
I'm very pumped
experience
for
that you
this
guys are
game.
doing
This
with
is
these
probably the
two
one I'm most
characters.
excited for the rest of the
We saw
year.
some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Kraven, we got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors in.
Kraven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter,
I like the fuzzy chest.
and others. He's on
I
the
like
hunt.
it. I feel represented.
Yes. Yes.
But Venom also, obviously, symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. There you go. Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Oh.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Interesting.
That's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power.
Oh, I can't wait for this game.
You saw both in the moves and
fucking love Spider-Man.
It's not just what happens in gameplay; it's what happens how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
the city is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
We're getting a release date. Yes, 5 days before my birthday.
Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
Hey, Thea.
We got our date. All right.
All right, just
now
before my
let's take a look
birthday.
at Pal
Thank you,
World, a
PlayStation.
multiplayer open
Thank
world
you,
survival
Spider-Man.
crafting game where
I'll
you can
take it.
befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses, too.
Oh, yeah. I remember this. Nintendo must want to sue so badly, and they can't, but they must want to. They've had their people look into this shit. I love it. Very nice. Oh, they just said this was a Black Desert expansion. I don't know anything about that game other than the character creator is apparently just really, really good. Oh, that's awesome, Autism Dragon. If I hadn't just bought Diablo, I probably would have picked up Street Fighter 6. I've been hearing really good things about it. I've always been awful at fighting games, but apparently it's like got a really good like onboarding and like tutorial system. I'm not sure if I can quite justify picking it up at the moment. But I've heard really, really good things about it. Like all my fighting game friends seem super excited.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer
Lord of the
and axe,
Rings?
we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches.
Oh, it's like that Deep Rock Galactic, but Lord of the Rings?
Moria.
Oh, that's a good premise. This was revealed a while back. Oh, cool. That's dope.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Return to Moria. Oh. Wait, does that mean it's after Lord of the Rings then? Does that mean it's technically a Lord of the Rings sequel? That would be funny if like one of the only canon things past there was a Minecraft inspired like survival game. Between Fellowship and The Hobbit? Oh, okay. Wait, does that mean all these people are doomed then? Because all the people they find in Moria and Fellowship are fucked up.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Oh. Swear to God if it's Zelda. Oh. Who could that be? Wait, what? Oh, is this the one they announced, the Ever Crisis one? Nice. Well, hopefully that's good.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever
I hope
Crisis has
hopefully
just started,
someone
and users
makes
will
a
have
good
the chance
YouTube
to
video
participate in
giving
an
all the
upcoming
plot stuff if you don't want to
beta
play a
test.
mobile game.
Now, speaking of Final Fantasy,
Or that it comes to consoles. That'd be good too.
no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code
Jeff,
GameFest.
how could
Plus,
you
get the chance
do
to win
that?
A Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right.
Bro!
Now, the game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds.
Oh my God. Speaking of Final Fantasy, use this code on DoorDash. That's great. That's so trolly. I love it.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
Oh.
I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me.
Man, my favorite thing about the next-gen consoles so far is how buck wild everyone can go with the, like, particle effects for magic and everything. Game's got good magic effects now, and I like it. There's lots of light and whoosh and particles everywhere.
Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again. Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Banishers. Okay. Okay.
それで今回の指令はあなた好みの単純
This is
な
Yakuza
力
stuff? Autism Dragon, thank you for gifting a sub to Thea, who's now been subbed for 23 months. Super appreciated, Thea, and super appreciated, Dragon.
大丈夫か
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生車はまだか
Or Like a Dragon now, they're not called Yakuza here anymore.
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れるさもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ
Okay. A little bit dramatic.
俺に名はない
Okay. I have no idea any of the context of that, but dope.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to Capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good. Definitely a leak here, Tim.
Okay. Diving game. I like it.
How long has it been now? 3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No. Dad! Are you there?
Don't know how I feel about ghosts underwater. That feels like that's combining two phobias right there.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
It is all happening, Jeff.
Trying to show you what we came to do. Only talking, making major moves. Rolls Royce, no top. Me, no one will ever stop. Me against the world, I got my back against the wall. No, I'm hellbound, but I'm well now. On the road to riches, I get to do hell now. Tell her make a sound, now let she get you loud.
I got a flight in the morning. I see what you've been trying to do, and I'm a mission aborted. You think I never pay attention? In my mind, I'm recording. I'm about to win a row and throw some dreams out of board. I'm riding around with homies like
I hope they're working on a new Subnautica, whatever they wind up calling it. My favorite thing is all the like trailers for Battle Royale games is like, there's a zillion cool things happening with vehicles at once.
Today
And it's
is
like
a
most
big
matches
day
you just
for
get
video games,
right in
but
the
also
head.
a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition
What about 911, Jeff?
75 consoles inspired by 6 famous
Porsche did
race
what?
cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963.
The second
that's racing
Porsche
this
has
weekend
hit the-
at the
okay.
100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Oh my god, they drove into my Xbox. Oh, wow.
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom
Wait.
consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now.
Did someone have to
Porsche
run on
Xbox
stage
Sweepstakes.com.
with an
Make sure to stay tuned
Xbox
for
and
the Porsche
controller on
Xbox
top of a table
social
and
channels
set
for
that down
additional
behind him?
opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are
Oh, it's
building the
gone.
next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting
Pride
news
Xbox
for PC
from the
players, too.
cars.
Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn
I don't
into
know,
seasons.
farming in a video game? I don't know anyone that would like
A
that.
breath of fresh air.
Oh, that's cute, the little rain cloud
Found a
following
way
you
to
to
get
do that.
cozy and settle in. But there's something more. I've been itching.
Remember
to
that one
explore.
direct full of farming sims? Was this one of them, or is this a new farming sim?
Realms where magic comes to meet us.
I really like the color and art style
We
of
can
this.
face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Oh, it is coming to Switch and PC. Okay, it might have been one of those.
We promised variety. There it is, Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome
Fatality.
Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at
Fatality.
Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
I like Marvel Snap. Hell yeah.
Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience.
I'm not.
In some
I'm not
exciting
making
new
any
rewards.
assumptions
wait till next
or any
week. If you haven't
judgments
tried
here.
Model Snap, go download it right now on
But
your mobile device
I've been
or
watching a lot of
apps on
Succession.
All right, I love the
There's some
enthusiasm,
Coke
man.
energy going on right now.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Oh my God! He's negging Geoff Keighley live on stage. This is.
But sometimes
This man is the alpha
because they
male.
might just be a little bit.
The poor beta Geoff Keighley over here.
Oh, snap.
Damn.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards
Hey,
here,
Sungwon.
but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
That's a good ad.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash back rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Unreal Engine 5, but also on phones. Interesting.
I have sacrificed everything to save your kind.
Is there usually dragons in King Arthur shit?
From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you.
Yeah, I love that like board games and stuff just pay Pros ED to like kind of make fun of themselves. Interesting. Early access for what?
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall?
Oh, I
The
think
gloom
I've seen
descended
this
on Skylight.
before.
You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
Is this Torchlight?
This world needs champions.
Oh no. Unless Torchlight's a shooter now. Oh. It's the thing she called them right at the start of the trailer. We're getting all the Fortnites.
Bow at the feet of your future emperor or face another.
stand a chance.
Wait, what?
Project under construction.
Oh. Oh, a new Stellaris thing. Okay.
One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to
We're just getting all the indie games in a row.
That could be of value to Scavex.
Minecraft in space?
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Ooh.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory.
Wait, Paradox is doing a Star Trek game?
The crew is standing by.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Is this strategy? Yeah. Full revealed on Picard Day.
Hey there,
Okay.
Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here.
Hey, Job.
Yeah. Right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited
yeah, there's a
to
Twisted
share
Metal
a
show.
sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun. We're setting.
Oh.
Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you? Look, clown, I don't need four wheels to kick your ass.
Captain America getting beat up by a clown.
Any chance we get this back in the cars? How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long. Let me see that thong. Like it when the beat go? Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show? The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
But you said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Okay, then. Interesting.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you
Multitask
from France.
some
Here's the
things.
world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Oh.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
Oh.
You're coming with me.
That's a cool gimmick.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons. Onwards. I
Okay.
can feel that there are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting.
Oh yeah, this
like
is
Doom
from
with
EA
magic.
coming out
it
this
also
year.
has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action.
Thank
in
you,
it.
Vimon, for subscribing for 54 months.
What can you tell us about the
Very
story and
appreciated.
sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing.
I think that
He's,
hit our sub goal.
I guess they call him
too.
a
So
street
thank you very much
rat
for that,
is
Vimon.
what it was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great
Everwar.
cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Okay. I knew I was like, what do I know her from? I've seen her in a bunch of different sci-fi things.
North by northeast, 5 knots. We'll catch him, sir.
Ah, that's cool.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
Okay. So it's my Skyrim build on crack. Remember what I said about particle effects? How I love them. No, it's got a little bit of the Eternals kind of aesthetic for like that like magic but like intricate like metal work and everything stuff. A lot of like the tech in Eternals kind of had that vibe too. Oh. Good to know we still have SMGs, even in magic-based games.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a Triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
Sorry, just Triarch and like Pentasod right next to each other. It's like, I wonder what numbers you're referring to.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil.
Okay. That I very much in favor of EA like making new IPs and everything.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches.
Give
And
us the
today,
Fortnite deets.
Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Fortnite's still pretty good at what it does. I very much enjoy playing no build in Fortnite. Oh, good. Dinosaurs are back. Oh. Okay. Why don't you just stay big, Optimus Prime? Oh, she's like the bad guy. Or she has been the bad guy of a few Fortnite seasons. That's cool. I hate that I know that. I hate that I know some Fortnite
Finally,
lore.
guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
Which rumors?
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors
F7
0,
Remake
1,
2?
and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
You can't just say climate change isn't real because we had a nice day, Aerith, you idiot.
What's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turks' latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
They've got suits. Was all of the first one of the remake like in the city? So it's like, I still need to actually play that one because I need to play like the original and then the remake because I know they do some story stuff. But yeah, was the first part of the remake like mostly in the city? So it's like a big deal. They're showing all this like open field stuff.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her.
Damn.
So, who is she?
Rebirth. Early 2024 on 2 discs.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates
wrapping up a bit early, I
game
think.
culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom Opening Night Live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Damn,
See
10
you
years
soon.
of the Game Awards. I've been doing my YouTube channel longer than the Game Awards. Yeah, like, saying your game is 2 discs means nothing in, like, current day. Like, it's kind of a bragging right, because I guess it's like, oh, it's so big it won't fit on one Blu-ray. But I think, like, technically, like, Call of Duty, like, if you downloaded all of Warzone, or if all of that was on a disc, that would be, like, multiple discs. So that was 100% them just being like, our dick's still as big as it was in the old days. Definitely. Nothing has changed about how video games have delivered. Yeah, that's a very... I guess that's just like... It's just like the old days. We have multiple discs, but that really doesn't mean, like, anything in 2023. So that's kind of funny. Excuse me. Probably means the whole game is on disc. That's cool. No, that is actually, or that is true. That because Final Fantasy 16, they are making a point of saying we don't need a day one patch for that. Like I'm sure they will patch it. Wait. What? Wait, is this more Cuphead DLC? Or is this for the show? Wait, I was gonna pause and do like wrap up stuff and like respond to the actual Game Awards thing, but we'll see what this Cuphead thing is. Oh wait, shit. Sorry, very sorry. Oh, okay. There. Sorry for just showing my face. It was like a little puppet show with the Cuphead characters, but I guess it was just them announcing a physical edition. Okay. I was very confused because I was like, I don't think this Day of the Devs thing starts for a little bit. They're just gonna hop right into new Cuphead DLC. But it's Final Fantasy 16 all on the disc, so you still have to download most of the game. So I think it's all on the disc. The way they've been talking about Final Fantasy 16 is that their goal is to have like a finished viable product like on the disc. If there was no internet, you could do that. I wouldn't see the point to bragging that you don't have a day one patch if you still had to like download part of the game data. So I hope this is a case of like Square Enix is like doing a thing where they're valuing having what they release on a disc actually being like a video game you can play. Thank you, Nocturnazi. But yeah, because I said at the start of the stream, I wasn't like super hype going into this because I'm still riding that high from getting Zelda and Diablo 4 back to back, and I've been very much enjoying both of those games. The Sonic announcement really surprised me. Just come out of nowhere and being like, okay, fine, we'll do the thing you've been wanting us to do for like 10 years. It was kind of weird we never did a Sonic Mania 2, but here, we'll do Sonic Mania reboot type thing. So yeah, that I think the Sonic thing might have been like the most hype thing that was announced, and I'm very excited that there's a release date for Spider-Man. Yeah, personally, I'm not super invested in the Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff just because I still need to play the original and the first part of that. But I know people have been very much looking forward to more gameplay and more details on that for a long time. So I think that was an okay to like one for them to have as the grand finale. Also, it does kind of pay off, or it makes Geoff Keighley trolling about the Final Fantasy thing. It's this DoorDash thing. That makes that a little bit more funny. That he knew that they actually were doing a Final Fantasy announcement at the end. New Sonic game is said to have a new character designed by Naoto Hoshima. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I thought it was going to be Persona 3 Remake, or Persona 3 Remake or Final Fantasy 9 Remake. Those are the two big, like, JRPGs that, like, there's a rumor about, like, every few weeks. And so I assumed he was referencing that. But then I also knew that, because the Final Fantasy VII team had been doing like a 7 days like build-up thing on Twitter, and then they ended today with like, when will we hear more about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? And they were just like, sometime soon, like ... and it was like, oh, okay. Yeah, Alan Wake looks interesting. Mortal Kombat looks good for people that are into Mortal Kombat. The Prince of Persia one's fun. I'm glad that they're doing like a side-scrolling, action-heavy like Prince of Persia. Oh, that's cool, Adam. Like, just waiting for the models from that game to show up. That's neat. Oh yeah, Liza P. I'm gonna download the demo for that on my Xbox as soon as I'm done with this stream, probably. Cause yeah, that's one that we've been hearing about for years, and it was always just like, it's Bloodborne, but with Pinocchio. So the thing with Soulsborns is like, even if it's a really good concept, you need like the gameplay to be good. Wolong was a really good Soulsborne that I played this year, and it was really, really fun. So I hope, as long as like the gameplay is like solid enough, very excited for another like Souls type game. Yeah, that horror game that was like that was underwater, that seemed really cool. That was like peaceful diving and like kind of exploration stuff alongside like kind of ghosty shit. That was a really interesting combo instead of like the spooky sea creature vibes that you'd usually get from something like that. Yeah, was there any other big announcements that were super hype? Oh yeah, Nicolas Cage and Dead by Daylight. That's very fun. I haven't played Dead by Daylight in a bit, but that's one of the Dead by Daylight is one of the best like games as a service titles, like one of the ones that's done that format the best. So that's really cool. Oh yeah, I had whenever he said the rumors were true as well, I think he'd said some stuff beforehand where I was like, that doesn't quite fit with Bloodborne. But man, if you got to end a show by finally saying, yes, Bloodborne on PC or a Bloodborne on PS5 thing is happening, oh, that would have been nice. Cobra, thank you for resubscribing for 84 months. Not sure how much longer you're going, but 84 things wrong with my sub plan. Thank you very much for that, Cobra. Yeah, you're 20 more than my episodes. I'd have to do a comment video and an episode just to cover all your months. Oh yeah, they did announce, or someone announced that a Croc HD is in like early development. I don't think it was like it's gonna release in the near future thing, but there is a team apparently working on like making a modernized version of that game. So that's cool. Ooh, Capcom Showcase. When's the Capcom Showcase? That could be good. I would love to see a new Mega Man. Or just something new with Mega Man. They've been doing all these collections and everything. But it's on the 12th? Ah, shit, I think I work on that. Yeah, I work on Monday. But I will be streaming the Xbox Showcase on Sunday, is I think my plan. And I think I'm going to try on Saturday to do a stream that's not me reacting to stuff. So it'll either be a randomizer stream reacting to 64 Things Wrong, so it might still be a reaction stream, but actually talking over some of my old stuff, or Tears of the Kingdom. But I would like to do a non-event stream on Saturday, I think. Oh, Mega Man Legends as a collection would be really nice. God, Okami would be so, like, doing Okami on like a 4K console or just like with current console graphic stuff, you could do like original Okami's already gorgeous, but you could do some really gorgeous stuff with it, like with a modern engine. Mighty Number 9 too. Oh, that'll be the good one. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up there, but I had a fun time reacting to all of this today. Yeah, the Sonic thing really caught me by surprise. Yeah, it's just I just like that we have this little community built up that I'm able to, if there's a video game announcements and stuff, we can all just react and be like, oh, that's cool. That's neat. Oh, yeah, I think I did see you mention that. I have to put that on my backlog to play, because playing more Zelda-likes, that would be a fun streaming project as well. Because I remember it was really fun years ago when I streamed Star Fox Adventures on stream. So doing like Zelda-inspired games, or like Darksiders or something, that would be fun to stream. I'll have to check out that list for the showtimes. Yeah, sorry that I'm wrapping up just as you show up, Cobra. But yes, actually, let me double check if I've already gotten some copyright claims on this stream or VOD or anything. But the VOD will definitely stay up on Twitch. And it should remain up on YouTube, because I think the last Game Awards thing, like, you can't even watch it on YouTube, but that was only because it had like a trailer for the Mario Bros. Movie, and movie companies are way more than anyone else about all this stuff. Oh, well, monetization's still on. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. But yeah, thank you guys for being an amazing audience as always. There will be at least one more stream this coming weekend, hopefully two. Because now that I finally had a few things that aren't going to be taking up as much of my schedule, so there definitely will be more streams in the near future. So thank you all for being. Oh, actually, no. Before I wrap up, I never actually gave the update on the smoke in my area. I said I was going to talk more about that. So there isn't any smoke in my area of Canada. I'm too far east from what's giving like all the smoke in New York. Because I believe the smoke that's like hitting New York and Toronto at the moment is from Quebec wildfires, if I'm not mistaken. But so that hasn't been affecting us at all. But it was kind of scary a week ago. Because, so I'm on Prince Edward Island, which is, there's only one bridge to get onto the island. It's Canada's smallest province. And one of the provinces near us, Nova Scotia, they had, like, by far the biggest forest fires they've ever had, like a week ago. And I think, yeah, it might be some of the Nova Scotia fires impacting New York as well, just with how the wind works. But, yeah, Nova Scotia was having a lot of crazy fire problems, and it was really dry on the East Coast. So we weren't being affected by it, but there was a complete ban on bonfires in the entire province, with a $50,000 fine. So they were like, do not fuck around with fire. We do not want to have a forest fire on our like isolated island while the province like next to us is like all of our firefighters were going to help out there. But it was still really dry conditions here. And so it was a bit for a little bit on just like, please don't let anything start. But then we've had about a solid week of rain now, which we needed. And it's been very, very helpful on the East Coast that no fires are going to start specifically here. And the places that were having it be really bad nearby, were helped a lot by having, this rain happen. So it wound up being good, but it wound up being okay, but it could have been a lot worse if we didn't get like the timing on the rain. But yeah, I've seen like all the pictures. Have it like, oh my God. The Diablo 4 billboard in Times Square. Have you guys seen this picture specifically? Let me just pull it up. Shit was orange around 1 p.m. Damn. Not good timing, Blizzard. Not good timing. Josh, how committed are you to the serial killer haircut? 1, rude. 2, yes, I do need a haircut. This is just my hair being long. It's got nowhere to flop except to the side. But yeah. Yeah, the Welcome to Hell, New York. Like, I'm sure they didn't plan this, but that's an oof. That's a big ol' oof. So yeah, between that and Pat Robertson dying, Diablo 4 had some crazy coincidental marketing. Pat Robertson, he just wanted Megan Fox to read his name. Okay, thank you guys for being an amazing audience as always. Yeah, I enjoyed reacting to this, and we will be hopping back to the Zelda streams and the 64 Things Wrong reaction streams very soon. So thank you all for being awesome, and I will see you all next time. So have a great night, y'all. Ah, crap, does this not play music anymore? Shit! Also, Percy will definitely get a pet.